How's it going, internet? Offline Gamer here today. Today, instead of a game review, I'm actually going to be reviewing an upgrade for gaming components. I'm talking about the treasure chest from Stonemaier Games. This was something that I kickstarted when they first put it on Kickstarter, and they now make it available through their website to order. It's a really good price for it, as well as some really nice component upgrades for your games. Let's take a look at what it looks like inside the box, and then we'll come back here, get my final thoughts on what I think of the treasure chest. Alrighty guys, so here is the treasure chest from Stonemaier Games. I'm going to show you guys the unboxing itself. So there you can actually see that is the components right inside the box itself. You have here your gems, which look really nice. I mean, when you hold them up, they are clear, see-through, really beautiful. Here is your metal for your ore. You can kind of hear the way that they rattle around. Here you have your gold bricks. It's really nice and chunky. You can see there. Here you have your wood. Wood's chunky as well. Got a nice feel to them. Here is your stone, which has a nice feel as well. Nice and weighty. And then your last little component here is your clay bricks, which is really nice. The size of the box is really cool. To give you guys a good reference point, you saw how I did 5 tribes a few weeks ago. That's to give you a reference to the size of the box compared to the other one. So it is nice and thin, small. It's got a nice, little look to it. It gives you the breakdown as far as like how many components of each one you got, but gives you an idea of your size of your box there. And there you have the treasure chest from Stonemaier Games. Now, thoughts from me, the component quality itself of each of the individual items, like the wood, the clay, your stone, your ore, your gold, and your little jewels is outstandingly great. Whomever they actually got to put together the actual little components, the molds for them and make them, did an amazing job. That company earned their income and then some. I actually jumped in on this when it was a Kickstarter a couple months ago, better said. And right now they actually have it for pre-order through their website for $39, which honestly you get 26 of each of the individual component pieces, which is great. And for the price, you can't go wrong with that. I found that I bought it myself to use with some of my games like Zulkin and Belfort and all that, and we've actually used it a couple of times already, and it's just so amazing to see this compared to the wood components. They are made out of resin instead of wood, so they would last a good amount of time. If there is anything that I would say that's kind of like I didn't like about it, it's the fact that the little plastic separator on the inside has like a little felt lining on it, which I can understand why they did it. They wanted to make it so that it actually protected the components in it. But what I found when I received it is the little plastic bag that the components came in for you to separate them in was just covered in that lint, and I ended up having to take like a paper towel and run it through the inside of it just to take off the spare amount of lint, and then I was able to put my components into it. So I mean, other than that, everything else is really great. Like the individual compartments for each of the things is really great. It all fits really nicely. As a matter of fact, they actually sent out a survey to the backers asking about if there was anything, and that was one of the top things that they did. I do know they have mentioned that they are planning a second treasure chest Kickstarter soon, and they are actually going to do several different ones. They're actually going to have like component upgrades specifically for Power Grid, so all the components that they have for Power Grid, they're actually going to make one for it, and then they're going to have other ones like linen, cloth, food, things like that for other games. So I mean, keep an eye out for that on the Kickstarter. They will be putting that up probably soon. They already have had pictures of some of the prototype models, and they do look really great. I may end up actually backing that one as well. Like I'm looking to trick out my copy of Power Grid So it would be really nice to have like really nice components just for that itself. So for me, I mean, I would honestly give this, as far as for a component upgrade, 10 out of 10. I mean, they knocked it out of the park with this. And I would definitely suggest, if you're looking to want to upgrade your components for some of your board games, do give this a shot. Do pre-order this and get yourself a copy. It is worth every penny and then some, and it makes your games look that much better. So definitely check it out. It is the it's the treasure chest from Stonemaier Games. Check it out on their webpage. As always, guys, sit there and click like, subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and all the views that I'm getting on my videos here. I love doing this for you guys, and I appreciate that you guys are taking the time to view this. And as I always say there, guys, get out there and game. Take care.